Peace, love, and positive energy. Peace, love, and positive energy. Peace, love, and positive energy. Man, this ain't started yet on Facebook. What's going on here? Live video is starting, but hasn't started yet. Let me. No, it's not. All right, I'm here. I'm here. I am here. I am here. Let me apologize. I was trying to get it on the Facebook Live, but that's not gonna work. So, without further ado, let me just go ahead and get started here. Oh man. Um, Man, take your time, hit the like button, share the video. As you know, I'm gonna come over here and with the best of my abilities, I'm gonna try to do um my bioscan readings. That way you guys can see exactly what's going on with me every day. Have not been on here streaming in a while. Yeah, so let's see here. I'm gonna give you guys the results. All right, so peace, love, and positive energy. Peace, love, and positive energy. Peace, love, and positive energy. We are also on Facebook Live now. Took me a little minute. I'm not the tech savvy person that I can be, like that. But as you know, here I like to get on my live and hear what I have going on with self. So just give me a moment and share to a few groups. John, share to a few groups. So as I've been spreading the word lately, um, mainly from the information that I'm looking at um, and what's been going on with the bioscan readings that I've been putting out there, um, we got to start looking up to our skies. We got to start understanding um, the energy around us. And what I mean that say we have to understand energy. We have to understand vapors, as in heavy metals. We need to understand these things because we are way off with understanding what's really going on. Many of us are feeling headaches, heart palpitations, tightness in the chest, shortness of breath. They cause anxiety and panic attacks. Um, People are getting pneumonia, muscle weakness, um, what's that, tendonitis, ringing of the ears, um, pressure behind the eyes, loss of taste, smell, may have a metallic taste in your mouth or something like that. These things are weird to us, but has been happening to us for quite some time. We just never paid attention to it. Um, but what do we know about technology? Well, for one, including myself, um, back then I tend to go off of what I thought I knew about technology, and as everything became to the light, I realized that I didn't know anything about technology, and I was killing myself. So now, since I understand what it is that we need to do, I'm no longer in the position to be trying to kill myself. I want to be able to help people out for the information that I learned over the past year in a few months. And I want to pass this information out to y'all. I'm not putting this in a book. I'm not trying to sell you a book, do anything of that nature. None of that is not my interest at all. I'll get on this YouTube, I'll get on this Facebook, Instagram, and I'll just keep putting these messages out there because this is what we need to do. We need to help each other out, continue to build, continue to talk about health and awareness because that is also very important. I am a Dr. Sebi follower. I follow Dr. Sebi, Robert Morris, um, and I make sure I put this information out here because it's free. This is how we help ourselves get ahead. This is how we help ourselves get back on top. Um, we need to know this information. This is not a game for me. And I hope that it's not a game for you guys either. Um, it's all about peace and love and bringing the unity back. We need to bring our communities back together. Farrakhan speaks about this as well. We need to stop the silly debates about absolutely nothing. And we need to all, at this particular time right now, while the people in the world is under an attack, we need to be doing our research thoroughly. There is going to be people that want to go to the bars and kicking and things like that. Okay, that's fine. I pray for you, and I hope that you do your research, and I hope that you take care of your children. I don't wish bad upon anyone at all. You have to be here for your children. And if you do not know what's going on, you can't assume. You need to understand the energy around you. You need to understand what's happening. You need to understand about your health and what you're eating because of the time we're in right now. We go through we've been through these times before with these pandemics. So this is nothing new. It's new to us right now. So we need to do our research, understand what's going on and why it's happening. We need to question everything, leave nothing off the table. Everything needs to be questioned. Everything. Leave nothing off the table. So without further ado, I'm going to do my nightly. I did a test during the day, and I'm going to show you that too. But we're going to do this one right now. Make sure I don't have any electronics on me. It's a little late. I don't supposed to be talking during this, so I'll be quiet. All right, let me start by saying that I am not a medical professional. I am an herbalist. I do not do this to guide you or to tell you what to do. This is all entertainment purpose. I do this for myself and testing myself and showing it out to the public. You choose to do with the information as you please. It is up to you. I'm not directing you. If you are sick, and you are not getting oxygen, you need to see a medical professional. You need to see a medical professional. I would not ever tell you not to go see them. I am not against medical professionals because if you are near the brink of dying, they can revive you and possibly save you from dying. Possibly. I don't know because I'm not a medical professional. I am a herbalist. I am here to help people during the consultation to consultation to understand what it is they need to do to heal themselves. I only make recommendations to that. Um, that's if you're not in the very chronic high stage situation. Okay. Um, Without further ado, so this is the night. Blood fat going up. Yeah, that went up, man. I ate some blue corn tortillas, and that's what it does. So you can see right off the bat. And them shits was good. I smashed, but that's a once every blue moon type of treat. Okay. That because eating that on the regular, you will you will kill yourself. So this is my heavy metals. As we see now, no heavy metals right now. Um, it was up earlier. My electromagnetic radiation has been up for quite some time. I need to have more stimulating beverages and um, more herbs and things of that nature to help bring this down and just kind of refrain. I need to bring my negative ions up. So more black tourmaline. Here's my black tourmaline. Bring my black tourmaline in the picture. So we'll just run through this real quick. Spleen is still doing what it does. Adrenals went back up pretty good. Penal is coming sliding off. Enzymes still sitting there. I'll get those back up, not worried. Amino acids good. Vitamins. B12 just went down. Kind of figured that copper was still down. And I can actually feel it. Potassium still down slightly. Hmm, this is interesting. I know exactly what I took over the other day. I took some Kaleido gold, silver, and platinum. I'm gonna test those out too. These are still out of whack. I have not been really working on keeping those open for the past few days. That I can be honest, I have not taken any herbs over the past 2 to 3 days. And that result into this right here. Because I have not been taking any herbs. Literally, I say since Sunday. And this has been happening since Sunday. Kidney function, protein leak going down. Okay, not worried about that. Not worried about that. Okay. Gotta get those. You gotta get the HDL and the LDL in place. They've been kind of out of whack for a little minute. I have to take care of something that's in my intestines here. Maybe a tapeworm. I don't know. Parasite cleanse, which is definitely gonna come. Third, which is the blood fat. Once your system kind of start digesting things, is oh, just came up. Copper is down, way down this morning. I didn't check that. I need to be taking some sea moss tonight. All right, so it went back in place. As we see this morning, my mercury was at 305 this morning. That was from the heavy clouds that was in the air. That's for sure. Mercury's at 305. Doesn't make any sense to me, does it to you? I'll test it again in the morning so you guys can see when I get up from where I sleep at. Then you guys will be able to see for yourself. Okay. All right. I want to do another test just real quick. I want to do a back to back because I want to see something for myself. Feel this shit. I don't really feel that. Like that mean I'm really low on a few things. So I got a zucchini over here. I have uh avocados. I'm about to get ready and dive into. So as you see here, everything is kind of still somewhat the same. And heavy metal jumped up. Interesting. Interesting. That's what I wanted to see. It's not overboard, but I definitely wanted to see that for sure, just to make sure I wasn't off. So it doesn't make sense that the mercury would go down that fast, all the way down when it was up. At least we see that these are still in the same spot. Numbers may have went up and went down a little bit here and there. Yeah, everything is pretty much the same. I believe by this being a magnetic renaissance, it can definitely, by you going back to back with that, it's gonna knock your signals way the fuck off. So keep that in mind. Because you are dealing with magnetic energy. It's kind of like dealing with the MI, it's not, let me not say the MRIs. I'm not gonna say that because that's a different type of beast right there. This is truly dealing with magnetic um renaissance that is not as harmful as a MRI, I should say. But with that being said, man, I was listening to Dr. Sebi and one of his interviews with the ladies. I love his brother, man, because he where did it go? Where did it go? No, don't worry about it. We're gonna go here, history, here.
Smoking and fighting his wife. And I'm in the manor house. And the man said, you see the gas station, your back, I will go, you go back and turn right. Food. But he got turnips, he got the carrots, beets. But these things are hybrid. Whether you cook them or you eat them raw, you're not going to get any benefit from them because they're hybrids. But if you take something natural, like the F.A.C.T.S, which is a plant that's natural, you cook it, you get energy. If you don't cook it, you get energy. Why? Because anything that's natural has energy and you cannot kill energy. Today in America, women and us brothers that become in tune with sisters, he's very careful and he's very protective. I had my dope there smoking, my weed. Real good. I take my shoes, the shoes was over there, she moved them over there, so we didn't see them.
I'm relaxed, Sebi.
I know you are.
Very relaxed.
I know you are. You're a beautiful lady. And then Vina.
Thank you.
Are you see?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's my favorite sign. That's my mama.
Okay.
My mama was a Pisces, my little baby's a Pisces, and look just like her. Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you, Chef Aki.
Pleasure meeting you.
No, I can smoke my dope.
Yeah.
No, Chef, look, this man here, you know how I met him? Through my daughter.
Really?
My daughter is 20 years of age.
Okay.
She came up to my room, she said, Dad, you have to meet Mr. G. I said, who the hell is Mr. G? Oh, you gotta meet him.
Mr. G will be here this weekend, Sunday.
You gotta meet him. This is what he did. And when I saw what Mr. G did, I said, oh God, Mr. G came. I said, you're a bad motherfucker. That's what I told him. Yes, sir. But guess what? Everybody has doing the door Mr. G love him.
Oh, wow.
They love him. They love him because he's beautiful. And we're working together. We have the healing part of the Bolingo development of women. I don't want any man, and that includes me. I'm getting out because I just came with the message.
Wow.
We're going to develop the housing, living, the agriculture, the processing of the food. They're going to have it, they need it. Simple that.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Wow.
I mean, moving on, girl. I got to go to Ecuador now.
Okay.
There's a man came from Ecuador that interviewed me, Johnny Guzman. I speak Spanish fluently. So I'm going to Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. Then I have to go to Africa because the president, Tanzania, was with me, and he wanted me in Tanzania, and I need to go there. But I also was in Guinea. where it is mysterious. Step, this is powerful. Powerful. It is a thermal water into the origin that has minerals that was never recorded by the geology. And when I drink the stuff, I could tell you stories. So we're going to Guinea, Africa, and we're going to develop one of the most beautiful health centers they ever seen. We got the thermal waters also in Honduras, where people, when they drink it, oh my God. The man came from Russia. He said, could I take it? I said, no, you not. You're going to get on the hand about it all. He cried. He said, I don't want to leave. I said, you're going to leave. I don't want to leave the village either because the village is so nice and pretty. Marina was there. He was there. It's a pretty little village. I want to build something that represents you. You have to be clean. You have to be pretty. I like pretty things. My grandma used to tell me that. You like to make things pretty. I said, yeah. I do. Because that's me. I'm a sad. You know? I'm a sad. And we sad they say be romantic, be passionate. And I suppose I'm all that. But you know something? I'm that same little goddamn boy I remember when I was 14. They ain't changed. They ain't changed a thing. Look here, girl. I'm the same little boy I always been. Oh, why did it change? Captain Freddie used to tell me on the ship, I was a merchant seaman. And I was an engineer on the ship. The captain used to get pissed off with me because he could not understand my behavior. But one day, one called me a nigger, Bert. And when everybody went to the captain and told the captain a Bert was a thief. I went and told the captain, Bert is not a thief. Just the cotton picket minute. I heard he said that Bert called you a nigger. I said, you did 1,000 times.
I love this right here.
And see how that's going to reverberate or how it's going to resonate with me. The captain looked at me and said, you don't care, don't you? I said, I don't care about anything. I just live. That's right, I just live.
I had to grow into that.
There's nothing. What the hell is special about a nigger? There's another nigger. He was given a mandate to carry out, and I'm doing that now. And I'm glad that I met these women, but there's another one named Shanna that you're going to meet. There's in Helena Island, right there in South Carolina, right? St. Helena.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was there. That's a pretty place. The people live so humble there. They make baskets and stuff. Beautiful people. Yeah, but I know you all enjoy Chef Aki.
Yeah, you have a rainbow coalition going on up in here, sir. Like a rainbow of cultures.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's happening.
Yes.
But I survived.
Beautiful.
I survived for you. You know why I said that? 1988, 26 years ago, 27 years ago, I won the case. Why didn't they support me then, the healers and the leaders? They weren't supposed to. It wasn't time.
I love his honesty.
Until now. You guys are the one taking this. The young American adults, whether black or white, whether Chinese or...
This is why I love this man. His honesty. His honesty. He never put it on himself. This has always been us. We just have to wake up and join in. This healing from nature, it's us. This is why I love him. He never said I. Maybe in the beginning, but as he got older, his talk changed to this right here. And this is real. Because what happened back in the days, it was supposed to happen. Otherwise, we would not be here right now.
Or Caribbean or European, you are resonating on the same level. Oh yes, the only teenager that isn't resonating on that level are Arabs. But Mexicans or Latin America, and America and China and America, they're all resonating on that beautiful vibration. Change. You are supporting it. My age, you are dead. And those that aren't dead, they don't want to hear what I have to say because it's kind of difficult for them. And I don't blame them. I know how I was able to maintain a certain level of whatever it is. But I laugh every day when I wake up because I'm the little boy that never been to school. I never go to kindergarten, I didn't go to grade school, I didn't go to any school. I just grew up.
Would you say that your diet, the way that you eat, it has had more to do with compassion or more about just simple health?
Exactly what you said. Compassion.
Interesting.
I had a beautiful grandmother and mother. Oh, they did for me what I never got a birthday present. And I said, well, that's not a birthday present. Everybody get one. My grandma said, you're out of your mind. Did you come out of your mama's pussy or she came out of you? I said, damn. So who should give the present to me? I didn't get enough.
Wow.
But I understood the message and assimilated the message. And now here, you Black America, you made me. Because when I came to America, I came off of literally a banana boat. From where? A banana country. A banana republic named Honduras. A pair of white tennis shoes. And when this girl saw me, she said, why don't you buy some shoes? Name is Barbara. The first time I was ever kissed. I could even name your dress. 4504 Frenchman Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana. Boy had with a pair of tennis shoes, $5 in his pocket. I've never been in America for 62 years. And look at me. Messenger. Look what it turned out to be. But I like it. But I didn't expect to be the candidate though. Just like you. I didn't. I didn't have what you all said are the necessary requirement, education.
Yes.
Well, I must have been educated the natural way. And that's no big deal. And once I'm through with these sisters, they're going to see it too. They're seeing it now. You know it. You all know that because it's coded in your DNA. You're part of the organic family. You know it automatically. Like she's a natural cook. When I mentioned Lauren Vanderpool, you know, she cooked for Barack.
Yes.
That's what Barack knows about me. Barack knows about me just as good as you guys. But when he went to LA, he sent 10 of his aides to the shop. They bought over $10,000 worth of product. But Barack had to be slick. They could never allow voodoo medicine to come in.
Are you telling me that Barack Obama has electric cell food?
Has what?
Your cell food in his.
No, stop. When Carmen is my favorite, is one of our clients, and him and Barack is like this.
Oh my goodness.
And 10 of his aides came to me in LA. You know, Barack had it.
Wow. Wow.
You know, he had it.
Amazing.
But I was telling Marina, you know, of all the things that we have to offer, and I'm happy to see that the people being cured. What's the name of that? They were showing me something one day recently, the little boy in England that had the things on his face. Come on now, just send it.
His mom's name is Ruby. She sent us an email. the pictures of a little boy facing something eczema. And so his eczema was pretty severe and possibly within a month, a month and a half, he was completely cured from the eczema. So like just the rashes that were on his face and throughout his whole body. He was going to be starting school pretty soon, so she took some products and changed his diet.
Wow.
And he was completely healed from the eczema.
A lot of people suffering from eczema. A lot of people suffering, especially it seems African American. A lot of people to the point to where they can't see out of their eyes. Their eczema is covering their eyes. A lot of people suffering. It's a blood issue.
What was the last thing?
Eczema, it's a blood issue.
Yeah, well, eczema is nerve and blood, meaning the nerve. It triggers it off. The nervous system is absent. One of my best friend named Bob Watkins, he's a reverend. He used to have bad eczema problems. Yeah. But many of the kids that came to us with that, and it's a nerve, blood, yes. It's absent situation. There's only one disease. There's never been two. Acid condition caused by mucus. That's it. And the white boy that called me a nigga, do you know that I love Bert? I love this low down win, but Bert to the win. That 1963, because I remember things like I remember yesterday, okay? Really shit, right? 1963. Nigga. I said, Bert, say nigga again. Nigga. I said, say it again. I said, Bert, I'm gonna say nigga. It doesn't sound good. It gotta come from a white boy. Say it, Bert. Bert, you're gonna say it. Bert wouldn't say it. So what happened when I saw Bert? That was 1963. 1989. 26 years later, I go there with Annette. You all know Annette. To New Orleans to see my friend that I used to be a merchant seaman with. Because I love them. I love them now. You know, I love my friends. I love all of them. So we to look for them. And many of them were still sailing and some left, but they were tired and they were still going in to play cards. When I left the Union Hall to go to the car, a very dirty, dirty white boy was walking towards me, and I stepped out of his way. And when I made 2 steps, I heard, gentlemen, turn around. You're my only friend. It's been 26 years, 10 weeks, 10 days. I said, oh my God, Bert. I love you, man. You're my only friend. And I know one day you're going to come and heal me. How did he know that? I wasn't a healer when I was a merchant seaman. I wanted to heal that white boy, and he went back to Mississippi. What was he doing? Calling me that nigga. And I was supposed to get angry. My black boy get angry when white boy call him niggas. You call me niggas. You must be wondering, my nigga.
Hey, do you remember when you
Do what?
Secret Life of Pets?
I remember that.
Do you remember?
I
Were you excited for this film?
No, because it didn't come up with the truth.
Tell me what you think about that film. You don't believe that the scientists were connecting these plants to these electrodes and they were talking to each other and all of this and then, you know.
The plants are connected to life. They are electrical. But there's no such thing as a secret life of plants. Because it was a secret, I would know that.
I understand. Good
You know.
soundtrack though.
Oh, I love knowing you. You know, man, she wanted you too.
Oh yeah, we lived down the street from each other for 15 years.
I met Erica. I met her today. She came to visit me. You met her, right? You know, I got to meet Erica. Oh my God, and she came there 2 or 3 times when you were never there. She cooked me some greens.
Oh, she did?
And you brought some greens, girl.
Yeah, she loves her. She loves to cook.
Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna eat your brains out. This is beautiful. I'm glad you came.
Okay. I didn't want to play all of it. I definitely want you guys to hear that Obama is also a fan. And as we sit back and we talk about our people, because we're not happy that the fact that people feel like, oh well, he didn't save me. He didn't save me. He didn't do anything for me. And this is what we continue to keep doing to each other. We get into a position that we can make changes, and then our people turn our back on them. It happens every single time. Just think about everyone that we looked up to. For every good story we had, some of our people had a bad story with it. Never met the person in their entire life. Always had their own opinion. It had to be negative because they're lost. I've heard so much shit about Obama. What he did for the LGBTQ, letting people out of prison. We never hear him letting people out of prison. We never hear those talks. They gave that shit to Trump. Our people gave that to Trump. That wasn't Trump. That was Obama. He definitely legalized weed and gave it right into the government hands. But this was already on Bush. All this information was on Bush table. It was on, I believe, on Clinton's table too, especially with the LGBT. That was all on Clinton's table. So it went through two presidents' hands, and I think maybe Ronald Reagan. I'm not sure, but it went through. I know for sure that the LGBTQ was definitely in Clinton's hand, also in Bush's hand, and they gave it to a black man to clean up something that they didn't want to do. They didn't want to let people out of prison that was in prison for petty crimes. I'm talking about football numbers. Not even crimes. Now we look at the law, it's not even a fucking crime. Most of the drug dealers that go in, they're not committing crimes. They're not. If they can go to jail, I will repeat this. I want to say this very slowly. If our drug dealers can go to jail, we're not forcing drugs on someone for just having it for that particular person's need. Then there's tons of doctors and people in the pharmaceutical industry that need to go to jail because there's no difference in some of the drugs that they give to people, especially when they make a wrong prescription. No difference. The only difference that it is, though, is that the doctors are able to recommend it. The guys on the corner, they don't have to recommend nothing. They just stand out there and they're going to get axed. They're not forcing no one. It's sad that it's happening. It does create a lot of problems with people stealing and things like that to get their drugs. It is sad. It's not a good thing to harm your people. But are we stopping the gunshots? Are we talking to our people about that? Are we stopping the silly arguments and the killing and the division and everything else that comes along with it? No. But we let our people go to jail, go to prison when there's other people that are doing the same thing, whether you think it's legal, because they definitely there's tons of codeine. You're not getting that. You're not getting that from Mexico. You're not getting Xanax, things like that from Mexico or from China. Wait, no, you are getting that shit from China. Let me rephrase that, because China makes damn near all the pharmaceutical medicine, including fucking Huron. Like, yo, this shit's the double fucking standards. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make it okay all the way around. It does not make it okay for pharmaceutical, China, anybody. It doesn't make it okay as far as a moral standpoint, right? But everybody has the right to choose what they want to do and what they want to put in their body at any given time. And we don't have the right to judge them. We can lift them up, help them out, tell them we love them, tell them that they're wrong, hit them with the truth. Don't have the right to judge them, belittle them, put them down. We don't have that right. It may help to belittle them, or some people, it may help them. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. Some people may not wake up from that. But all in all, to have a repeated message out there for a person to strive to do better, and that's like one of the best messages that you can put out there. So while condone, I don't condone any of the shit in the drug industries, period, except weed. I fucking love weed. Okay. You know what I mean? Hey, not the hybrid shit, but definitely some good old homegrown. I'm down with that. The mushrooms from every blue moon, though. That's not something that you play with, because mushroom is still a fungus and it's not good for you. It's just not. I have to be completely honest. It's it's not. It could it could potentially harm you, especially if your diet is out of whack. Okay. It does messes with your hypoxia and other things as well, because it is a fungus. You can get fungus poison, fungal poison, whatever they call that, fungi. You can get that. So you want to be aware, do your research of what you're taking, who you're getting it from, whatever. Um, But other than that, this video was presented just recently by Mr. G. I definitely want to throw the shout out. He'll be here Sunday for his book signing, which is, as you see the title here, My Journey with Dr. Sebi. And he had a wonderful journey. I have not had the opportunity to read the book yet, but I'll be happy to meet with the brother and show him some love because he definitely played a big, huge part of us getting this information. Without him, we will be lost because we just, there's only so much that you can get from someone's cell phone. Okay, there's specific people recording on cell phones, but not all the time. People were sitting there listening to him teach. So if it was not for Mr. G, a lot of us that are his followers will be lost. So I definitely appreciate all the recordings that he did for us. And any other recordings that are out there. I think he still have more to come. I don't know, but I'm very humble and very appreciative and grateful that he definitely helped us out. With that being said, just make sure you're always paying attention to the skies. Even if you're getting on the plane, pay attention to the skies. Check out these chemtrails. Contrails is what they call it. Contrail 101. Check those out. Pay attention. When those hit the air, then it rains. That's not something that's not a rainstorm that just happens just because it's supposed to rain today. That is definitely created. And this information is not posted about the rainstorms that I can see yet, but it does post the information where the chemtrails will linger in the air for about up to 7 to 8 hours, and they will turn into clouds. This is documented. So with that being said, be safe, understand energy, put your cell phone in airplane mode at night when you're sleeping or whenever you're sleeping, have it away from you, put it across the room, whatever the case may be. Get the fuck away from your cell phone. Do not sleep with it in your bed. Do not sleep with it by your nightstand. None of that shit. TV's off. You're getting rays. You're getting waves from your TV as well as your phone. And let me tell you this, because I've sat up last year to watch this because I had insomnia, which is another thing that's on the list for radiation. And I would get up and I would look at my phone, and a few times I caught my phone searching for a signal or on one bar. And this is overnight. During the day at home, I was having at least 3 bars, sometimes 4 bars. But this particular time, it was searching. Why is that important? Because when your phone is searching for a signal, or if it's on one bar, it is sending out more frequency from the phone, which is definitely harmful to your body. So that's why it's very important to understand when your phone is searching for signal and you notice that, you need to put your phone in airplane mode or turn it off. There's just no point because it is definitely draining you. And many of us are overweight, and we're not drinking water, and we're not eating healthy. So those combinations are not good. We need to do our research, understand when you're at the grocery store, always do the benefit of whatever fruit you're getting, vegetable, learn about what you're doing. That way you're educating yourself and no one else is educating to mislead you ever again. That's one thing that I learned my lesson about. When I left high school, I stopped learning. I stopped digging up education or history and things like that. I didn't want to be in the fucking library. But now I'm seeing now that I planned this and this is the way I wanted my life to go. But I'm questioning everything. I'm not letting someone just tell me that this is what's happening and tell me this is why it's happening when I'm finding out other information, other things happening, which means I'm getting the miscommunication. So with that being said, peace, love, and positive energy to you guys. Peace, love, and positive energy. Peace, love, and light. You guys have a great evening. Share the video, share the video, and like.